Hello everybody. I am back from vacation, which was fantastic, and I am super excited to be having the next episode here of the Take Action Tips show. So, looks like a couple people are jumping on here. I have an awesome little secret that I'm gonna share with you today about how to take action and how to win, how to be successful, and how to do it all through cheating. Which I think you'll actually think this is the best cheating tip you've ever received by the time we're done here. So we've got a couple of people on. I would love it if you would say hello, tell me where you're checking in from, give you a big shout out, and we'll jump into the show here shortly. So we've got a couple people on. I do these, I think I've mentioned before, I do these shows while I'm driving because I've got a nice little hands-free where everything can sit, and it's empty time where I'm not working on other things, so it's perfect for that. And so that's why I do them now. And if this is your first time tuning in, obviously I'm Gabe Arnold. I own the company called BusinessMarketingEngine.com, and we help our clients do awesome marketing and have a continual, steady flow of leads. And what I'm going to talk to you about today about how to cheat and win is going to actually help you generate more leads as well. And so as people are joining in, just say hello, comment, tell me where you're from, and I'll give you a big shout out, and we'll get started here in just a few minutes. I always want to give everybody just a few minutes to get on and obviously catch up and make sure they know what's going on. And if this is your first time, this is the Take Action Tips show. This is where I show you exactly how you can take action and grow your business, improve your life, improve your marketing, and learn new awesome things, because that's one of the things that I'm extremely passionate about, and that is growing and learning and helping other people be successful. So in just another minute here, we will get started. And if you are on here, I would love it if you would go ahead and just share this so that some more people can benefit from it, and they can also hear my awesome tip about how you can cheat and win and be successful, because this is a great tip that you will totally believe in once you understand it. And you may already be doing it, but we're going to bring it to a little more clarity here. So definitely comment and let me know where you're at, and we're going to get started here in just a second. All right, so here's my big tip for you. First, I'm gonna share with you a story about something that I've been working on personally, and then I will explain to you exactly how you can apply this awesome tip to your own business, to your own life, to any of the goals that you have. So last year I bought a new house, and I moved in, and one of the cool things that happened as I was buying the house, as we were negotiating back and forth on the price and all the details, was the owner left me something really, really cool. So, hey Reno, what's up? Glad you're on. The old owner, in his basement, it was like the ultimate man cave when we toured the house, so I was pretty excited. He had a pool table down there, a nice pool room, and it's where I'm gonna actually end up building out a nice bar and everything like that. So I was super excited, and Rachel, my partner, she was not super excited at first about the pool table downstairs, because it takes up half the basement. But but we ended up negotiating, and the guy left the pool table as a part of the deal in buying the house, and it was probably more of a favor to him, so he didn't have to move it. But I was super excited about it. And I've always liked playing pool, but I've never really played a whole lot because I don't go out to bars that much where you can do that, and I've never had room in my own place for a pool table. So the exciting part to me about buying this house was it's a wonderful house, and it's great land, and we totally love it. But one of my favorite parts of the house is the pool table, because I get to go down there and play and relax, and I think I actually shot one of these shows down there last week sometime. And So I am not the best pool player yet, but now that I've had the pool table for, I don't know, 6 months or something like that, I'm starting to improve, because I go down and I will play for, you know, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours sometimes, and you know, I've probably played at least 500 games, maybe more since then, and that's how I get better at everything. I just play over and over and over. And so what I want to share with you today is like a really pivotal point in my pool game improving that you can apply to your business, and you can apply to everything that you're doing in business and in life, for marketing, for sales, for any type of success. And hey, Colleen, glad to have you on. And as you guys join, definitely just say hello and let me know where you're from, and comment and share it. I'd appreciate that. Get some more people to be able to benefit from this. And so my story about my pool table in my basement, like I said, I've been playing for quite a while now. Well, I mean, 6 months and like 500 games at least. I have quite a few hours invested, but I felt like for the first, you know, month or so, I just was not improving at all, no matter how much I played. And then I remembered something that I saw my brother Judah do when he was teaching one of his students over at Emmett Gymnastics. And then I was like, I think I should apply this little tactic to my own learning curve. And that is basically setting up the game so that you're cheating. And I'll explain to you exactly what I did, and then I'm going to talk to you exactly about how you can cheat in your business and in your goals and in what you want to do personally, and how it will help you be successful. And it's actually a very ethical cheat or hack. If you play video games, do anything like that, there's always these cheats, or there's always these workarounds, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. So in pool, one of the ways that you can play by yourself and improve your game is by playing 9-ball. And if you're not familiar with pool, 9-ball is, you know, a diamond-shaped rack. It's 9 balls. It's all the solid colored balls, 1 through 8, and then 9 is the striped ball that's in the middle, and 9 is the one that you hit in last. And the theory of 9-ball is that you break the rack of balls. You know, your first stroke, you blow apart that diamond, you hit in some balls, and then you sequentially hit the balls in 1 through 9, you know, whatever's left, in order. It's a challenging game, but the way it works is if you break the rack and then you knock in a ball and then you run the entire table, you beat your opponent, if you're playing with somebody, without them ever picking up their stick, because they never get a shot, because you're so good at running the table in order. Now, really, really good pool players can do that. And like, if you ever watch, I'm sure nobody else watches this stuff, I'm kind of nerdy, but if you ever watch pool on TV or on cable, you watch the pool tournaments, or you can look up on YouTube and watch a pool tournament, 9-ball is what they play 90% of the time, because it's the most it's a very challenging game. So I play 9-ball by myself all the time, because, you know, it's just an easy game to play by yourself and practice and get better at. So as I was practicing, you know, and after playing, you know, 100 or more, a couple hundred rounds of 9-ball, I just felt like I sucked still after all that time. I was making 0 improvements. So one day I was like, all right, this approach is clearly not working, because I'm going for gold every time and I'm failing, and it's frustrating and it's not working. I'm trying to run the whole table, I'm trying to play it like a pro, and I'm getting nowhere. So I decided, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna start cheating at this game. So I decided, when I play 9-ball, I'm gonna play what I call soft 9. And soft 9 is you break the balls and you can hit them in any order that you want. And that's not really how you play 9-ball, so that's cheating. But what happened out of that for me is I started doing that on on a daily basis, and starting playing that way. And I started winning at those smaller increments. I started being able to run in more balls at once. I started getting better overall, because I was able to achieve some level of success faster than trying to, you know, do the ultimate win, or, you know, in a sense, climb to the top of the mountain on the first day. And what I realized, and what I kind of remembered from watching my brother Judah, who coaches at Emmett Gymnastics, and Andrew, who's on, what's up, Andrew? when they coach their young students in gymnastics, and any coach actually does this in any sport, they help their students cheat a little in the beginning so that they can get a grasp or understanding of the skill, and they can take a small step forward and be successful. So in gymnastics, my son, who's in gymnastics, he can't flip all the way over the bar himself. That's the full thing. That's like the right way to do it. But Andrew, if he's teaching my son Arliss, will help him cheat by putting a little block below there so that he can step up, and then Andrew will help him over. And you know what? That's cheating. If you were in an official competition and you were a level 9, you know, or top level gymnast, but that's okay, because you know, cheating, if we're going to use that word at that level, actually helps you gain the skill and helps you get momentum and helps you get success. So in sports, you know, when we're watching, you know, our kids, our cousins, our nephews, our grandkids, whoever we're watching, when they're starting out, it's totally acceptable to get help from a coach and to, you know, do what I guess we could call cheating in this scenario. But sometimes I feel like when we get into our own professional world, or we get to the top, or we're, you know, big mature adults, whatever that's supposed to mean, we forget how we learn skills, and we forget how finding a little bit of success really gives you huge motivation to get to the next level. So when I was playing pool and I realized that I should just cheat and start playing what I call soft 9 and just hitting the balls in any order I want, which is not the real game, that's cheating, that actually made me a better player, because I started to just get a better feel for things. I wasn't struggling. Because what happens sometimes mentally is when we struggle every day and we don't hit the big goal, then we feel discouraged, and then that discouragement, that energy that comes from that, and that, you know, attitude that can come out of failing, starts leaking into our actions and our behaviors and everything that we're doing. So if you can convert that, you know, disappointment and the struggle and the failure into success and happiness and forward motion by putting a little cheat into your game, a little hack, you know, a little game hack, then you can be more successful. So what that means in life, we'll just say kind of a broad goal is, I'll use an example that I've talked about in the past in some of my blogs, is like, I wanted to become more fit and go to the gym every day and work out. That was a goal that I had like 3 years ago. And so rather than immediately jumping to the big win of, you know, doing it the right way, going to the gym every day at 5:30 in the morning, here's what I did to cheat at my goal and win. I said, okay, I know that I need to make a really incremental step towards that success. And so all I did was I said, I am going to drink a glass of water every day, because that's healthy. If you're not drinking water every day, then you really can't be healthy, in my opinion. I'm not a health expert, but that's how I stepped forward. And so I said, okay, that's a cheat at the big goal, because that's not achieving the big goal. But once I drank a big glass of water every day, I was like, I am successful. I am winning at being healthy. And then I was like, okay, I could probably, you know, do this as well. I could probably get up 1 day a week and go to the gym and walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes. And then that was a cheat too, because I wasn't actually fully doing my goal, but I was making progress. And so that's how I did it with my health goal. I just cheated and said, to me, success is gonna be, you know, just doing one little simple thing that really isn't my full goal. And so that was my little cheat there. Now, when we're talking about business, there's usually a few things in business that there's like 3 main things in business that we always have to work on. It's our product, you know, is our product good enough? Is our process correct? And are the people right? Those are like the core elements of the internal components, and then there's sales and marketing that drive product sales. So when I'm looking at selling a new product, like we're releasing a new product in the next couple of weeks called 7-Day Website, where we build your website in 7 days and launch it. And so the product is pretty nailed down, the process we're tightening up, but the sales is what will happen next. And so my ultimate goal is to have 100 customers live in that by end of the year. But if I look at that goal at the beginning, you know, in, let's say the product officially launches here March 15th, if I say like I want 100 customers and I only think about that, that's a good big goal and I am going to hit that. But the cheat is like, how about I get 1 customer this week? How about I start there? And then that's attainable. I can talk to a few people and get 1 customer. Does that achieve the 100 customer goal? No. But what it does do is it gives me the motivation and the encouragement and the success feeling that I need to drive more success and more motivation. And what's up, Jessica? Glad to see you on. And so when we're talking about this concept of how to cheat and win, what I mean is that you need to look at your big goal, and your big goal of like, I want to have, you know, this many subscribers, or you know, I want to have 4,000 people have my app downloaded, you know, so they're using it, or, you know, I want to have 400 members in my, you know, health and fitness program, or whatever it is, or your personal goal of like, I want to be healthier, or I want to achieve this goal in a relationship. Find that little cheat that gets you 1 inch forward and makes you feel successful, because that will give you the motivation to take the next step. And so if your big goal is like, I have a site I'm working on that my goal is to get to 100,000 unique visitors a month on it, and it's a local project, and that's a pretty big goal because it'll be like 20-25% market saturation, which is huge. But my goal, I am going to start with getting 1 business on that site. And then I'm going to be like, yeah, this is great. I got 1 person on it. And that's a total cheat. It's a total hack. It doesn't even mean anything in the big picture, honestly. I know that. But I'm going to be stoked when 1 person signs up for that, and I'm like, I'm moving the right direction. And motivation and, you know, taking action and stepping out and doing things, sometimes we've got to, you know, re-engineer what we're working on so that we can see progress on a daily level. Because if we're only looking at that huge number, we will never get there. So as you're looking at your business goals today, as you're looking at, you know, what you want to achieve personally, you know, it's good to have the big goal. I'm all about writing big goals, and I do write some really big goals, but break it down into a little cheat. Cheat the game, make it smaller, figure out how you can win at it today in this moment, because that's what's going to make you successful. Taking that, you know, huge goal and saying, I'm just going to cheat at my game today, and I'm going to figure out how to take a little step forward. That's what's going to make you successful, and that's what I want you guys to take action on today. And so, you know, as you're thinking about everything that's coming up for you today, as you're evaluating the changes that you want to make or that you know that you need to make that maybe you don't want to make yet, use this little take action tip to help you cheat and win the game. And that is, break it down into something so teeny tiny small that even you can win at it on your worst day. And when you do that, then you focus your mind on that feeling, on that motivation, on what, you know, how you get after you achieve that little goal, and you will feel like a winner, and then you'll start acting like a winner, and you'll do it more and more. So that 1, you know, lead a week, or that 1 sale a week that you're getting can turn into 2 to 3 to 20 to 30. So that's how you can cheat and win, and I do it all the time in things that I work on. I always break it down to the micro level, because it's not that hard to move an inch forward. It's really hard to run a marathon. But if you get good at the inches, you can do the feet, and you can do the miles, and you can win the marathon. And so with everything that you're working on, and, you know, whatever your goals are today, take action on figuring out that little cheat that you're going to start with, the little micro step. And I guarantee you that you will find success, and you'll have motivation, and you'll grow, and you'll do even more, and you'll achieve the big goal if you find that cheat. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. I would love it if you would comment and share this. It's going to be live here on my wall in just a little bit. I love doing these, and I hope that you find them beneficial. And if you have any questions, just comment below. I'll get back to you, and you can always check out businessmarketingengine.com. On the top there, we've got a Take Action Tips show little menu link, and you can check out all the past episodes. So thanks so much for tuning in. Again, my name's Gabe Arnold, and I will talk to you guys soon.